What's up, everybody? I am BK, bkbangers.com. Welcome to another video. Today's video, not quite sure the title as of yet, but it'll have something to do with how you track audio from your MPC live MPC 2.1 software into Studio One, something around that type of name. The question comes by often enough that I want to tackle the situation. I had done videos in the past of me showing the process, but I guess I do other stuff during that video, so the message is lost in translation, so to speak. So here I have a track, right? I'm gonna mute the MPC and I'm gonna play the track for you so you can hear what I'm working with. Now it's a little sloppy, I know. So that's kind of what I'm working with. Now, by itself, it doesn't sound bad. Like, you still got to get mixed, whatever. But once I add these drums in there, it gets lost. Like, that part of what I did inside of Studio One gets lost. So now the process is, what do? I want to mix down the track, but I'm working with the MPC in plugin mode. So I have to go back and forth from the MPC situation into Studio One. So the workaround to this is one or two things. The easiest way to do it, I'm going to show you the easy way first, then I'm going to show you the hard way. So the easy way to get this done would be to, one, open up the mixer inside of open up the pad mixer, Open up the pad mixer inside of the MPC. Make sure your pads are showing. You click this little box button over here and it shows the pads. So now I know exactly what I'm routing when I'm routing. All right, so that's the bass drum. When you open up this program where it says program, you click the down arrow. Now, if you want to do it in mono, you select mono. You want to do it in stereo, you select stereo. So we're gonna put the bass on stereo output 1. I think I used this snare 17, 18. All right, so we put, as you can see, the only one that you can hear is actually the bass drum. And the reason why is because the MPC plugin itself is on track. This 1 and 2 is the original track. But when I put these, and you can see that's the program because that's 1 and 2. But 3 and 4 don't play. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. So over here, inside of Studio One itself, in the mix area where it says external, you got to make sure you click this external right here. Not external, instruments. You want to click instruments. Where it says MPC, whatever you titled yours, it'll be that. Where it says expand, you will expand. And right here you can see it's only on 1. If I click 3 now, see if I click, now I'm hitting that pad and you don't hear the snare, but now you hear it, right? So I'd go back, I'd open up the I know this is 5/6, so then I kind of follow it with what I did. So this is 5/6, I got 7/8, I got 9/10, I have 11/12, I also have 13/14. I think I went all the way down to I went down to 17/18. So I kind of have more of a control. I could go ahead and mix it down to my taste right here just by doing that alone, right? The only thing is that now it's not here. So I still want it here, right? I still want it here. So this is where it becomes a little bit more tedious and difficult. How I work around it is to create new tracks. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these because I don't actually need them. Well, I need one. I definitely need one. So collapse. So that way right there is the easiest workaround. You go ahead and you mix it. You mix it all down. So the other way, which is also fast, it works. It depends on your workflow and how you tend to do things. And not everything is back on track 1. So the workaround is to now highlight the pad, solo the pad, press play. So now we know it's only the kick drum that's coming out of the MPC. You press T to add new track. You name it bass drum, right? You go into input, and for whatever reason the MPC comes up as 1, the number 1. You would click that. Now you see that it's not playing here, it's playing in the MPC, but you don't see it. But you press this monitor button and now you're able to see it. So what you do is you enable the record button on the new track, You then press the record button on the transport area. You hit record and it records it in. Now, this process right here is a little tedious because you got to go through each pad. So if you got a bunch of pads, it becomes a little tedious. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to do multiple pads. I know I could just add them in, but I'm not sure the routing, how that's gonna work. So I'm gonna figure all that out. But I wanted to share that with you guys basically because I was running into the issue of wanting to mix this track down, and sometimes I'll, the other simple way to do it also is to like how you have this track soloed right here. You can, I want to do it so you can see it. You have that track right here soloed. You can press this right here where it says export. Well, why it's not doing it? All right, so you export the audio and you simply drag it inside of the MPC. You drag it inside of Studio One and you have it. Now that's really the quick and simple way. It don't get no simpler than that. You click it and drag it in. The only thing is that if you got it all on the same track, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta mute, solo, mute. You gotta do that a whole bunch of times in order for it to work. All right, so a quick recap. The easiest way to do it, if you just want to mix down your project, you want to leave everything inside of the MPC the way it is and not have to worry about tracking it out, you simply go to the pad mixer inside of the MPC software. You make sure you're showing the pad so you know which pad you're working on. We'll move this screen up a little bit. Where it says program, you go into stereo 1 and 2 or mono output 1, and then you could go all the way up to 32 channels. That's the simple way to not have to track anything out. You just record it. It's recorded and you just mix it down like that. The other way, the very more tedious way, is to add a new track, go to instrument, find the MPC, highlight it, create the new track. Once that track is created, you record, enable that track. You press record. You got to make sure the track is soloed inside of the MPC, because if you don't make sure that it's soloed, you don't make sure just this bass drum is soloed, once you press record inside of Studio One, you're gonna bring in the whole drum track. I'll show you that right now so you don't do this. So see that this is, you could go ahead and do that as well, and then just chop up the edit it out chop it and split it, and then put them on different tracks. I mean, it's limitless, man. There's many ways of doing this. I wanted to share with you guys the most simplest way that I know how to do it. And the very top most simplest way to do it is to export the audio right here, drag it, and drop it into Studio One's Canvas. So that is the top 3 easiest ways to get your track out your recordings from your MPC project files into Studio One's Canvas, because you know Studio One is the best DAW out there as far as the functionalities and the capabilities and what you're able to do. And I could talk this up all day, but I'm not going to bore you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you haven't already checked out Sample School Sunday, be sure to check out Sample School Sundays. It's right here on the channel. You could just go to my channel and go to the playlist, and you'll see Sample School Sunday, and just, you know, it's updated every Sunday between the hours of 8 and 2 p.m. We upload 2 videos, one at 8 a.m. and one at 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so do remember that music is life. It is our DNA, y'all. Keep banging. Peace, love, light. Till next time. Peace.